Hey, what's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in to the Water Bearer podcast. So we are on season 9. In case you don't know, this is House Party is the theme for this season. So we're getting into all of the astrological houses of the zodiac. And tonight we are focusing on the house is, I should say, of Cancer and of Pisces. So welcome to the show. If this is your first time watching, I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. And if you've been with me since day one, really appreciate you. And thank you for tuning in as well. And liking, commenting, sharing, all that is caring, but subscribing is thriving. So if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit that notification bell and the subscription button so that you can be notified every time new content drops on the channel. And you can catch the drip every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And for the social media front, you can follow me if you're not already doing so on Instagram at Poetic, and that's PEAUXETIC. And then for TikTok, it's PEAUXETIC with the number 7 at the end. So Poetic 7 for TikTok. So we have a full house tonight. So it's rare that I have 3 guests on the show at once. And it's even more rare that I have 4 guests on the show at once. So that's what we have here tonight. So representing Pisces, we have 2 fabulous ladies. We have Netreia and we have April. You may remember them from other episodes that I've had in previous seasons. And then for the fellas, we have representing the Cancers. We have Ebon and Byron. So this is Ebon's first time on the show. His wife is a Capricorn, Cinderella. She was on my show last season. So I'm glad to have him on representing for the Cancers. And then you may also remember Byron from a previous episode that I did specifically on Cancer. So all of their social medias, I'm going to flash that up for you all as well. So starting with Ebon, you can follow him on Instagram at ebush3. And then on Facebook, Ebon Bush, you can follow him there. And then for Byron, you can follow him on Instagram at doc_, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. I should have asked this probably beforehand. Cialis, you can give me a thumbs up or something. I probably said it wrong because I see him laughing in the background, but he can come on and correct me if I said it wrong when I bring everybody out. But I'm going to spell it for you. So it's DOC_SYILAS on Instagram. And then on Facebook, it's Byron Stinson. So BYRONSTINSON. And then for April, you can follow her on Instagram at blackangelapril. It's all together. It's one word. And then Facebook, April. Oh, that's a typo there. Sorry about that, April. I will fix that. April Latson Thomas, not Larson. So that's LATSON. And then on TikTok, April's, then dot, and then little dot library. You can follow her there. And then last but not least, we have Netreia. You can follow her on Instagram at MSNZM24, Facebook, Dr. Nee McNulty, and that's the Dr. Nee is spelled DRNEE, all is one word, and then McNulty, MCNULTY, and then on TikTok, Dr.NZM24. So before I bring them out, I always do this every show, tell a famous person of each zodiac sign. So we're going to start with the Pisces. So a famous Pisces, in case y'all didn't know this, is Queen Latifah. She is a famous Pisces. And so I think I did all right on that one. I see April and Netreia nodding in the background. They told me not to name somebody else. I'll let them name that person if they want to. And then for famous Cancer is Charlemagne the God. So if you ever watch The Breakfast Club or you know Charlemagne, I see Byron shaking his head in the background. So I'm curious to know what his thought is on that. But yes, he is a Cancer. So yeah, we got Queen Latifah and Charlemagne represent Pisces and Cancer, in case you didn't know that. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring everybody out so we can get this conversation started. Hey, what's going on, y'all? How you doing?
How you doing?
What's up? How's everybody? Hello.
So I got to ask, did y'all approve of the people that I picked for your sign?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You said, wait, okay, so April and Netreia, you're saying yes.
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
Byron and Evan, y'all are saying no. Y'all don't like.
No,
Charlemagne?
I approve of Charlemagne. I like
You do.
Charlemagne.
Okay. Byron, no. Not
Charlemagne, he is the epitome of the type of cancers that give us bad names. He is the epitome of his emotional outburst and messiness that gives.
I believe he's doing his job, but like personally, he probably ain't like that, bro.
I think he's just passionate. He's just passionate.
He
Okay.
is.
Absolutely.
He is passionate. Yeah, I can see that what you're saying, Byron, because I do think that Pisces, not Pisces, Cancer does have a rep sometimes of being, how do I say this, an instigator.
Just
in
a little
some
bit.
ways. Yeah, just a little bit. And so I'm here for it. I always tell people all the time, I feel like Cancer is one of those signs that you don't want to, and Pisces even a little bit too, I would say. You don't want to go tit for tat in an argument, because if you go low, Cancer is going to go to hell level. And they go, yeah. Now, Pisces, I feel like y'all could, correct me if I'm wrong, but y'all don't really care enough to most times.
Depends on the day.
Yeah, absolutely. It depends on the day, for sure.
I was gonna
For
say,
sure.
my wife, I took last time, she's a Pisces, and it
Oh,
depends
that's
on the day. Some days she's willing to.
go
If I say something, she'll be like, "Oh, really? I got time today. Let's do it."
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I love it. That's funny. Okay. Well, before we get started, is there anything that you all want to say about yourselves? Any kind of introductions, anything like that? And April, I'll start with you.
Let's see. You already gave my TikTok. I'm a March 16th Pisces, so I'm kind of on the end, but I consider myself one of those deep water Pisces, so that's me.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's about all.
That's what's up. So when you say deep water Pisces, what do you mean by that? You mean like mentally?
Yeah,
Just how you think?
Yeah, when we're talking, like, we're going to talk about karma and escapism and all of, like, that's all, I embody all of that. So yeah,
Okay.
Absolutely. The emotional part of it, the intuitiveness, all of that's all me. So.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, and then Netreia, I'll go to you next.
Let's see. I'm Netreia. I'm all of Netreia. I am definitely a Pisces. I'm a February 24th Pisces. So some Pisces are always like, I don't really know if you really make it, because I do have Aquarius tendencies. We'll just say.
Nothing wrong with that.
I have a lot of Aquarius friends, so it just works out that way. I would like to say I'm a Crohn's warrior, so that adds to my wonderful personality, and being an ostomate adds to my personality. So you mix all of that in, I'm just a burst of joy.
Hey, that's right. All right, Evan, I'll go to you next. You have anything that you want to share with the viewers and the listeners?
I'm a June 24 Cancer. I'm very big on loyalty and communication, and like you say, when Charlemagne, us Cancers, when you go down, we go to hell.
Yeah.
and I'm a firm believer of cutting you off. You don't want to rock with me no more, I cut you off real good.
Really? So do you cut people off pretty easily, or does it take some time?
Yeah. My wife will tell you my cutoff game is crazy.
That's interesting. Okay, so we're going to get into that because in my experience with Cancers, it takes them a long time to cut off, but once they do, it's final. So that's interesting that you said it's pretty quick
so
for you.
It gets to a certain point to where, like, look, it is what it is. I'm finna live on my life. It is now. When you come back around, I already cut you off. So don't try to backtrack from. No, I didn't cut you off already. You're done. So
right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Right. Okay. Hey, well, anything else you want to share about yourself or with the viewers?
I'm the co-owner of T&J Media.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up.
I can tell you that.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. All right. And Byron, anything you want to share with the viewers and the listeners?
Yes. Well, it's Doc Silas because it's the guy from the Da Vinci Code. He was the one that was around doing that.
I didn't make that connection. Okay. Gotcha.
And then I go on TikTok. I go by Knuckles. That's my racing page because.
I didn't know you had TikTok. Okay.
Yeah, I race sports bikes. So that's where you'll find all my racing videos and everything. But
that's dope.
I'm probably the most introverted, extroverted Cancer there is. So I'm a very big people person, but I am I like to go out in public, but I'm the one that's in the corner saying he's having a great time. So I'm that weird one that I'll go out, stand in the corner against the wall. I'm like, I'm having a great time. But I don't do that. And then I'm the co-owner of Snap Next marketing firm. So I own a marketing firm as well. So
that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. Hey, that's cool.
I go by Doc, which probably you guys see on the page, but that's because of being a flight medic in the military.
Cool.
Yeah, so got a mix of a lot of different talents here. So this is going to be a good discussion, I feel like. Yes. Okay. All right. So we're going to start with Pisces. So. And y'all feel free, guys, too. Feel free to chime in. I know, especially with you, Byron, you having a Pisces wife. If you hear anything that you feel like tracks with this, you too, Evan, I'm sure you have Pisces people in your life. So
I love you chose Queen Latifah as the Pisces because that's actually, she was like I broke my heart when I found out when she was hosting the 2008 BET Awards. My mom broke my heart, let me know she played, on the other side. I was like, I'm gonna marry her when I grow up. And my mom said, you got the wrong tools. And I was like, oh man, no. But that was my idol. So you chose her. I got happy for Pisces. I was like, that's my woman, man. I love Queen Latifah, man.
I love Queen Latifah too. She's dope.
Especially and Set It Off. Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're jumping ahead a little bit, but I would say I'm not playing the 90s game, but the blockbuster game. But if I were on here playing, Set It Off would definitely be in.
I didn't know that was a 90s movie.
Favorite. Yeah.
I just liked it because it was Queen Latifah movie.
Yeah, I love her too. Yeah, and I love Set It. I love anything she does. So yeah, I can totally see that. That's what's up. Okay. All right. So Pisces is the 12th house of the zodiac. And so I got to be honest. So I'm doing these episodes 2 by 2 with zodiac signs. Pisces and I would say Scorpio in particular, y'all each have so many traits in your houses that it was almost like, well, damn, I need to really make this a separate episode with just Pisces and just Scorpio. But because of the way the show is structured and the season, I was like, well, no, it's got to be 2. So there's a lot. So I'll just give kind of the big ones that I see coming up a lot for Pisces. So as you alluded to, April, karma is something that's big in the Pisces house, as well as anything of the subconscious, hidden realms, secrets, fears, dreams, that sort of thing, being empathetic and sensitive. It's also something that's within the Pisces house. So I'll stop right there for now, but there's a lot of things going on in this house. I kind of wonder if part of that is because Pisces is at the end of the zodiac, since y'all are 12, in the number of the houses. And maybe it's encompassing a little bit of everybody. I don't know if that's part of it. But what do y'all think of those traits? Do you feel like they fit Pisces well?
Yeah, I think pretty much every Pisces that I have come across, and I mean, including myself, obviously, has embodied all of, or at least, 75% of those traits. And it really doesn't matter if you are February. I know there's a lot of debate out there about February versus March Pisces, but I have found that those traits are all across the board, like whether you're born in February or March. And so, we all of that, the karma, all of that.
Yeah, I agree. The sensitivity, I'll tell anybody, I'm a big dreamer. I have a lot of dreams.
Yes.
Now, do I follow through?
No,
I do. I do not. I do not have the ambition piece. If I could drink just a little bit of ambition, I would be the world's best artist, the world's best podcaster, writer, photographer, all the things. But I dream big. I dream real big. It's just, but I support everybody. Now, the empathy and the caring, all of that, that's,
I can see that.
All of me.
Yeah. And the same, I dream, and I always tell people I dream big and in color, like, you can see, loud and in color and out loud. Yes. And I'm a huge visionary. Like I can see the dream, I can see it, but I'm the same, as in facilitating and seeing things through sometimes is a little bit more difficult. So I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I have a question for y'all then. And actually this is really kind of for everybody, because I noticed certain qualities for myself being sandwiched between Capricorn and Pisces. In the sense that Aquarius, in my opinion, is not as blunt as a Capricorn, but we can be pushed to that point. We're not as driven as a Capricorn, in my opinion, but we are pretty driven. On the flip side of that, I feel like Aquarius has a lot of creativity and a little bit of that dreaminess too. Not as much as Pisces though. And I think maybe that's because of where we sit. So do y'all think, being as Pisces and even being as Cancer, I know Pisces is sandwiched between Aquarius and Aries, and then with Cancer, you're right between Gemini and Leo. So do you feel like at times maybe you pull a little bit from those signs on either side?
I do. I think I do. I definitely do. Because like I said, as Doc said, I can be a people person. I can do all the things. But then there's that point where I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to talk to anybody. I want to sit in the dark,
right,
with my TV on low. The light. I don't need any interruption. And then the Aries part, when I'm right, I'm right. I am right. Okay, I am right. And even when I'm wrong,
I'm still right.
I could be right. Okay, just tweak it a little bit. I can be right. So I see that. I do see that.
When I think on what Ebon said for the Cancer portion, I'm very quick at cutting off too, but I think I'm pulling that from Leo because my brother's a Leo and his cutoff game so strong. Like if you even, it's not a long term. You don't get chances. When he's done, he's done, and that's kind of where I am. Which it throws people off because they think they need more chances. But I think I'm with him on that. When I'm done, I'm done. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Your number's not in my phone. You gonna text me? You're gonna get a who this?
Right.
Who is this? Like, I don't know who this is.
Took the number out and everything.
Yeah, everything. Come on, man. I'm
my best friend's like that, and she's a Scorpio.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's the same way. We like twins and same. We have She's a Scorpio, I'm a Cancer, and bro, you cut y'all quick.
Yeah, I think, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I think one thing about the water signs in general, and like you mentioned, Evan, your friend being a Scorpio, also a water sign. I think because all three signs feel so deeply, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that really goes into the cutoff being as strong as it is versus like, okay, so I'll say for me, for myself, Aquarius, I think a lot of Aquarius people are like this. I kind of consider myself to be a master compartmentalizer, which sometimes gets me in trouble because I can take a person and I maybe have that person in 4 or 5 different compartments. So based on how I'm feeling at the time or the situation, I may treat you as, oh, you're compartment 3 right now. And then tomorrow you might be compartment 2. And sometimes I kind of forget, like, wait, no, this is one person. So for me, I don't think the cutoff is that hard for people to deal with coming from me, because I think a lot of people from the outside looking in, I'm not this way, but I think people think, oh, well, he's got one foot out the door anyway, so it's easy for him to cut it off. Versus water signs, I feel like y'all are all in. Like,
when the faucet is on, it's on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think it depends. I think it depends on the person too, who scorns you. Because if it's somebody that you had a lot of faith in and you held them to a higher standard, and they're the ones that disappoint you, oh, you're done. Like there's not even we're not gonna argue. It's a, hey brother, good job, have a good day, done. And I think it's because it's where we categorize people based on our emotional involvement with that person. If it's a deeper emotional involvement, the cutoff is a lot harder, which kind of seems backwards when you say it out loud. But the deeper we're emotionally involved with that person, the more stern and solid that cutoff.
Yeah, because you don't want to go backwards.
Yeah, it's kind of backwards. It's backwards for sure, but it's way quicker for them.
I think too, we feel so much. I think that's part of it too, that you feel so much and you give so much to people of your emotions. And so when you play with me, I'm good on you at that point, because you have played with something, or you have ruined, or not ruined, but you hurt me in a way that is so deep that was something that's such a big part of me. No, I don't have any more use for you in my life at all. That energy is not for you. My energy is no longer for you. So
so like I said earlier, like I'm big on loyalty and communication. Bro, once you tamper with those two, especially communication, I'm done. Like, just we going to the next chapter, bro. Because once you bust the loyalty and communication, I'm gonna cut y'all quick, bro. Because I don't deal well with without communication, and that's why. And Carlos, that's why me and my wife communicate so much. I can't not deal. You have to communicate with me, and you bust that loyalty. And I did this to my own brother. That's how bad my cutoff game is.
Hey, you like Kendrick Lamar? What's that song where he say it's on GNX? I can't remember the name of the song. It might have been TV Off, where he said, "I cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it." That's you.
That's actually funny that he brought those 2 points up, because I'm actually, the loyalty portion I'm agree with. Communication, I am horrible at. But I see that a lot of Cancers with Gemini moons, communication is one of their big things. And being that you're a June Cancer, you're running more into that real closer to that Gemini side of it. Because communication, I'm horrible at communication. Really? That's actually our biggest fights with my relationships in general. It's like I just fall off the face of the earth. Like I'll just disappear, talk or text, and then come back around like nothing happened.
Ooh, we would be fighting.
I'm very big about get out, and I'll do it randomly. I'll hop on the bike and just drive, and
just to kind of decompress.
Well, I don't just gone. Then I'll come back and be like, "Hey, everything's fine," and they're like, "No, we were arguing." And it's like, "Oh no, man, I'm over it. I'm done. I'm not talking about it no more. So the communication is funny that you said you're big on that, because I'm actually the opposite on that. I don't want to talk. If there's a issue that arises, I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right, done.
Wow.
I'll let you have it. I don't argue. Don't disrupt my peace. I don't do that. I'm a water.
Well, that's good.
In clear, stable water. If you throw a rock and it ripples, I'm gone. I disappear. I go deeper. But we'll talk about that later in one of your questions. So that's
okay. No, I like. Okay, so just to stay on that for a second. So Evan, you mentioned, and actually this is kind of to what you were saying too, Byron. I know you said you'll cut people off for communication. So what do you have any grace, I'll say, for somebody who maybe going into it, they're a bad communicator?
I've always knew my brother was a bad communicator, but you know how you like. If you're gonna stick to your word, stick to your word. Okay. So this is the story. So, and I can tell you to this. It's that about 5 years ago, I actually met my biological father.
Oh wow!
So then I found out I had a biological brother on his side, and found out that me and my brother are 6 months apart.
Wow!
Oh.
So one of the things that he told me, he said, bro, I promise you, bro, we're going to talk every day, dog. I'm not losing no sleep. I need to get to know my brother. So I'm going to hold you to that.
Yeah. Right. That's what you said. Right.
I'm a big communicator. So if you're going to tell me something, we're going to stick to it. And I stuck to my end. To talk to my brother every day. Talk to him. We'll talk for good. We talk for a little while. And then all of a sudden, we started thinking about, partnering up for business. That was a bad choice. So all of a sudden, he just fall off instantly. And with my wife being a Capricorn and being strong and protective as she is, she was like, "Nah, we can't deal with that." Other than that, that's when the communication fell off. So I said, "Okay, that's my brother. I love him. We both the same age. I need to get to know my brother."
Yeah.
So I always give him another chance, and just to make sure I always keep in touch with my brother because I love my siblings. So this last time, to be honest with you, like you said, I give all my emotions to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you my love and everything. So this last time, business is going good. So, I got a lot of stuff in place. He was up here for training, but the company gave him a bus ride back, but he was trying to get a ride back home. So I'm like, bro, I cannot drop. I got a lot of stuff scheduled. Move stuff around. Okay, cool. Call him back. He said, bro, I got a ride. I call her every day for about a month and a half, 2 months. Still ain't answer the phone. At this point, my head and my heart, you're gone. Yeah. Now, he might pick up the phone and say, hey, bro, it's done, bro.
Yeah.
And we blood.
No, I get it. Because you said every day for, you said a month and a half, 2 months. Yeah, you did your part. So
I kind of did my part. And like I told you, my cutout game is strong. So if that person appears and like in front of me say, bro, I'm sorry. It's no fixing this, bro. And the crazy thing, same thing with my biological father. They are just alike. The communication, they don't take responsibility of their actions. Hey, as Evan, I've done my part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the great thing that came out of all this is that I found out my other side of the family.
Yeah.
And I communicate with my other side of the family. And I'm gonna continue to do that.
That's
but
true.
As far as those two, hey, it is what it is. I live without y'all for 30 plus years. Hey.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Right. Yeah. Right. You know them, and you've already lived without them.
Hey, God be the glory to them. Whatever y'all got going, that's on y'all. But the main thing I'm worried about right now is me, my wife, my kids.
Yeah.
It's what it is, man.
Wow.
But the cutoff game is strong.
Hey,
they're gonna realize it when they come back.
Mhm.
But hey,
Oh yeah.
they're gonna realize. But it is what it is. Cut off. So
Wow. Okay. So
my daddy name is Byron. So when you introduced Byron, I was like, oh hell.
Really? Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's a small world.
Yeah. No offense, Byron.
Oh man. But yeah, I understand, and I think too, in situations like that, people make it easy to cut you off when you haven't already. And I know that's your dad and that's your brother, but you didn't have a vested interest in the sense of they've been in your life all this time. So it's like when you coming in like that and I don't already have skin in the game with you, then it is easier to cut off.
Yeah, Carlos, you more of a brother to me than them.
Wow. And I always considered you a brother, so yeah.
Yeah. So, it is what it is,
Man. Wow.
Some black and gold nonsense going on in here. Let me find out.
Oh, no.
Let me find out there's some black and gold nonsense going on in here.
Right. Okay. So before we get into the Cancer house, there's two more things on Pisces that I'm curious to know or get y'all's perspective on, April and Netreia. So the two parts that really stuck out to me about your houses, or your house rather, are karma and secrets. Because karma, I feel like those two, specifically karma, that's a big, I feel like you can't just drop that word on the table and walk away. Like there's so many things that go into karma. So like, how do you feel like as a Pisces, karma shows up for you? Or maybe you see it in other people that you deal with or have done you wrong or anything like that?
I don't have to. If someone does me wrong, normally I don't have to do anything. I don't have to fight. Because karma is always on my side. Usually, that's usually how it goes. Like and the other person's like, if you do me wrong, like I don't have to do a whole lot. And so, what goes around comes around, good or bad. I think we all know that. And so, I don't normally. I'm like, karma's working for me, so let me just chill. Because I could act a fool, like for real. I could act a fool with someone. Like I totally could, but normally I don't have to do that. So
Right.
I don't really think I deal in karma very much. The way my life is set up. Now the secrets part. Now that part, nope.
Wait. What was that thought that you just dismissed?
No. What I will say is, I think that for me personally, just me, I have been told secrets, and they will go with me to the grave. I'm a great keeper of secrets, because no one ever suspects me. So. I'm always the unusual suspect. So I'm just going to leave that right there.
I agree with that.
Okay, as far as like what people expect of you in certain situations?
Yeah, I think I have found that people talk to me and want to tell me things. They feel comfortable and all of that. And they just, pour out just everything because... And it just, I don't know. I'm unassuming, I think, is what it is. Like she said, the unusual suspect. And so, I get told a whole lot of stuff.
Right, you're like, did I ask that? I didn't. Thank you. No, actually, I don't know. Thank you, but okay. And now I have to live with that. Right. But again, my own things. People like, what just happened? No, that's.
Oh, so so it's not that Pisces. If I'm understanding correctly, it's not that Pisces keeps secrets per se.
Oh, we do. Oh, no. We do. No, don't get it wrong. No.
You do. Okay, so y'all see, because I was going to say, is it more so that people come to you with their secrets, which...
Yes.
It's both.
Okay, both.
Right.
Okay, two-sided. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
two fish. Remember, it's two fish.
Yeah,
That's true.
we have secrets, and everybody else. We have our own secrets, and we have everybody else's secrets too. That's what it is.
Okay.
What she said.
So then, okay, so as a Pisces, what determines the comfortability for you to, I don't want to say expose a secret, but to reveal any secrets that you have with someone else? Or is that just, you're not doing it? You're not swimming in that stream?
No.
You're just not telling it?
No.
Really?
No.
That's interesting.
For what?
Right.
Well, because some people are like this. Now, I don't feel this way, but I feel like, I don't want to say majority because I don't want to get in trouble, but I feel like there's a large percentage of people, I'll just say that if they tell you something in confidence or in secret, there's almost this expectation of, okay, so I've told you a secret, so now you got to tell me something and for me, I'm like, okay, you just told me your secret. Or if I tell somebody something, I just told you my secret, but I'm not expecting you to then come back and, we just doing this secrets ping pong,
No.
This is not ping pong. This is not tit for tat. This is you spilled your beans, and I'm gonna pick them up and put them in a little baggie and put them at the back of the closet. That's it.
That's how. Yeah, I'm not telling mine though, just because you told. It's not show and tell.
No. That's silly.
Who does that? Okay. Interesting. All right. So now let's see, we move over to the Cancer house. So Cancer is the 4th house of the zodiac. So it's interesting, and I feel like this is true about every single Cancer I know. Kind of the banner, if you will, of this house is home and family. A lot of Cancers I know, they're homebodies. I know how you said in the beginning, Byron, you're kind of like an introverted extrovert. Well, I feel like a Cancer can be the life of the party and turn up and all that thing, but they're not. That's not their natural habitat, so to speak. Okay. I feel like, but everything that I saw in this house kind of really just goes back to strong foundations and family. So again, like I said, home, family, domestic environments, deep roots, and emotional foundations. So how do y'all feel like those things kind of track for your life or you being a Cancer?
For me, I'm like I said, I'm more family oriented. I'm more stay home. Now, back in the college days, I'm out there.
Say that home later.
Yeah, home later. I tell that man, my wife. I eventually got to the homebody because see, right now, I'm to the point where I come home, go to work, take care of my customers and stuff like that, and just get on Call of Duty and just be done, show my wife some time, give her some time, and just be on Call of Duty all day. I ain't really trying to go nowhere because at my age, I'm chilling.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of the same for me. Like he said, it's partying going out is like my college days. Had some fun early times and was wild and out there. But no, I'm a very big home person. Like my home is kind of my, how do I say? I guess my shell. So. When I come home, I'm a very structured, organized person. I mean, you know me outside of like this stuff and met me as a person. I'm very time scheduled based, calendar based. When I get home, that's where I can just melt into my gaming room. And I have a separate room in my house just for me because I have to have that. Yeah. See what I mean? Yeah, he's over there now. I'm like, I got a separate room that's just for me. That is away from, there's no kids, no spouse, no, it's just because I like to, I go internal. So when I get overly stimulated, overly like everything of the day, I go internal. So I'm not very outwardly emotional like they try to make Cancer seem. I'm very I go internal, so I go quiet. So my home and the peace in my home and the way it's set up is very much like that's what gives me, like, if I'm not comfortable in my own house, I don't even feel like it's my home. Like it's like a whole other place. If something is off in my house, I feel completely like scatterbrained. Like I can't even relax if something's off when I go home. So yeah, that's very true. Somebody is very much who we are.
Gotcha. Okay, so when you say if something's off in your house, do you mean literally like maybe things are out of place, or do you mean more like a vibe or energy you feel like it's off, or could it be both?
So I could, how do you say it? So I'm not a very big vibes person. I'll leave that to the Pisces up there. I hear that a lot from her side. We'll leave that to them. We'll leave because they be like, I feel the vibes, and she has the little incense candles, that the little sticks she likes to light, whatever. I don't know what that is.
Really?
One day I walked past it, and the smoke started spinning higher. She was like, "See, your aura's off." I was like, "What are you talking about?" It's the wind blowing. But no, for me, it's very much like if
I was gonna say I have mine around here somewhere.
I'm sitting right next to the tray. The tray right here. I'm looking at all this stuff that I'm like, what is this? Like, no, whatever. Like, but no, I'm very big on like if it's like for me is if it's it's bad. It can be something little. Like
are you meaning like order?
Yes, that's
like military. Are you thinking order?
No, it just I'm a very big. If I can't do it, and it's something once again with Pisces, you like to rearrange and get the vibes in the house flow. Do not move anything in my house. Like
that's not all of us. That's not all of us. That's not all of us.
The second something, because they like to help and like to clean and they like to bring in something new. That bringing something new throws me so bad. Like it'll like.
Really?
That's why I have my own space in the house that it's designed by me, orchestrated by me, and done by. Because if anything is in there that's something that I didn't do, it throws me completely off. I don't know but I can't relax. Like I get hot and anxious about that. Like it really bothers me.
Really?
Like I said, I'm probably the weirdest one on that, but I have to have
things. No, you're not. No, I understand that. April shaking her head. We're like, no.
I don't move my stuff around. Yeah, I don't.
No, don't touch my stuff.
No.
don't touch my stuff.
Where it is.
So I'll get lost. And I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but like, let's say I come home, I put my shoes in the exact same spot every day. I put my jacket in the same spot on the coat rack. I put my keys in the exact same, but living with a different sign, they look at it as, oh, let me do something nice. We have a key rack.
Let me put this up for you.
On the key rack. Now my whole morning's ruined because I don't know where the keys are. Even though I know we have something that says keys, nice and beautiful on our wall. I'm not looking there because I didn't put it there. And that'll throw off my whole home because now I feel like something in my home is misplaced and out of order. And I'm very bad on that.
Well, see, I'm married to a Capricorn. My wife moves every damn thing. I'm like, babe, I just put it over there.
I was going to say, I know you probably catch it hard, Ebon.
I'm like, man, why you come here and mess up? I'm like, woman. But see, we've been married for 20 years. I got used to it now, man. I'm like, she'll move the furniture around the house. This way, that way, this way, that. I'm like, babe.
I'm at 11, and I lose my mind because she can live out of a hamper, and if it's washed, it's dried, it's hung up and folded and put away. She's like, no, I'll iron it in the morning, and I'm like, I'm gonna die because there's a hamper of clothes. I think it's dirty, and I gotta wash it again. Yeah, I'm bad at that. Like it has to go away. It has to be clean, but I'm a very minimalist person. So,
Evan, it's funny you said that. My aunt is a Capricorn. And I call her house the doll house because she is always moving something, redecorating, refurnishing. It is always something going on. And when I walk in, I'm like, oh, okay, new color. Okay, new curtains.
Right.
So you know how I say, like me and Byron was on the same page, like we got a whole room to ourselves, right? I got a whole room to myself. Now, I could be in there playing Call of Duty. Now, Carlos, you know, syndrome. My baby will walk in and open up my blind.
Oh.
I'm like, babe, what you doing? We gotta get some light in here, babe.
You need some vitamin D.
Yes. That is,
like, like, what's the problem? Like, I'm trying to have my whole game, you know, just it's me and my game.
And mine's the opposite. She closes every blind and turn off all the lights. I'm a big natural lighting. I gotta have. I wake up, open the blinds. I want to see I want it to come in the house. I gotta have the light. No. And I sit on my. It's a weird thing about me. I go outside. My best thing is how we built it the way it is, because I can go outside at the end of the day, sit on the sun, and just watch the traffic drop by, get some sun, and wave at the neighbors coming home from work. I'm be one of those weird old men on the porch, just waving at the neighbors when people.
I love it.
That's me. I love it. I sit out there just wave all day, and I'd be sitting out there just smoking my cigars, drinking a glass of whiskey. Just, hey guys, how you doing? But that gives me pleasure because it's still like I'm home, but it's like a calming thing.
Huh. That's interesting. Oh, but so one thing you said, Byron, that I'm really shocked about is the whole vibes thing. Because when you told me that your wife is a Pisces, I was like, oh, I know that they just got to connect on it. Because I feel like Pisces is very vibey, and most Cancers I know are very vibey. And I think we talked about this on your episode. Very intuitive. And so I've heard a lot of Cancers say, like, they'll walk into a room, they'll be like, no, the vibe ain't right. And they just, they'll quietly remove themselves. So I think that's interesting that you said that's not really your
no, I don't
thing.
Because mine is, I watch, and it may be that I'm just not looking at it the same way from a standpoint like that of vibes. I'm very intuitive. And when I walk into it, I can tell immediately, like, all right, but I do it based on my surroundings, not what I feel. Okay. So I pick up very much on the surrounding, people's movements, people's everything. But as you know, Carlos, both my parents are military, grandparents, great-grandparents, everybody. So that's just always how we've been. But the vibe thing, you miss me with that. This is like kind of the karma. I don't live in karma. I don't really believe in karma. I feel like you do good will happen. Do bad will happen.
You said you don't believe in karma?
I think it's just consequences of your actions, whether those are good or bad consequences. Like I said, a lot of that stuff is really weird because a lot of stuff I don't agree with, but I can see around me how people do, because she'll believe that if something is done bad, that it's okay, maybe this is bad, I need to pray on it. This is something that's happened that I did in the past that's just now coming back to life. Me, I very much like, whatever, man. It happened. It sucks. Let's move on. But like I said, I'm very much a brush it off type of person. I just I don't got time to worry about it.
I can feel the vibe. I feel vibes though, especially women, because I was raised by 6 women, and I can feel if you're crazy or you're not.
And I got 4 sisters, and I'm horrible at that. I can't read women. Pick up on cues at all.
I learned from when a woman's menstruation, I can feel that vibe. I say, okay, I know, and you can look at me and say, wait, it's that time of month. I already know that way.
I've never had that gift.
Wow.
Look here. When you've been raised by 6 women and you've seen 6 different levels of anger and ups and downs.
You took notes.
Right.
I take notes, and I could tell you a story. One time my brother was talking to this girl. I say, bro, I already talked to the girl before. I was like, bro, leave her alone. That thing crazy. He said, bro, no, man, you tripping. I said, bro, I already looked in her eyes and yeah, you crazy. And come to find out, I said, he talking to the girl. Months later, he said, you was right. I said, I told you I was right. Because you can feel like an energy. You can feel like I'm looking at you. I'm like, okay, yeah, you crazy. You crazy. Because some men will take the prettiness and look at the good woman like, oh, she cool, but you're not looking. deep enough and like, okay, you're not listening to her. You're not paying attention to her moves, how she's talking to you. Once you pay attention, then you could, oh yeah, you crazy. She could be pretty as all I do, but crazy up here. See, men paying attention to the physical. I'm paying attention to what's up here. Because up here is gonna contradict everything else. I'm like, nah, cause
that's true.
Crazy.
That's very true.
That is true.
No lie.
Wow. Yeah, that's what's up. Okay.
Now, like I said, been raised by 6 women, bro. I'm telling you, I done seen all the mood swings, all the vibes, and you know, my AT could be dolled up for a dude, but she would snap on that quick. And I'm like, you were just happy a while ago.
Like what happened?
he said something or did something that just triggered. But he wasn't paying attention to. They've been dating for a while, but you don't pay attention to certain things. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell you, you gotta pay attention to women, how they move, how they talk, and just how they act overall. Like I said, you know Sandrella, bro. Sandrella could be just as happy as one day. But she'll turn quick.
And you want me to tell you how oblivious I am to signs and vibes? I'll tell you a quick story. Before we were, together and official, we were, in that talking stage.
Right.
Well, we were friends first too. I grew up, like I told you in the previous episode, Carlos. Her parents lived next to my grandparents. So when I would come back down from up north to Texas to visit them, I would see her and always do all that. So it was always a back and forth with us. Yeah. Just because I liked her, she couldn't stand me. She said I was spoiled and had a smart mouth. Wasn't wrong on either of those points. But
this is a great story. Keep going.
Right. To tell you how I don't pick up on vibes and aura and signs, she invited me over to her house because she said, hey, my parents are gone. The AC's out. The AC's guy's coming. I want you to come over with me. We can watch SpongeBob. That's one of the biggest things that's kind of connected us. I got a big SpongeBob chess piece for all of that. I love SpongeBob.
Man, that's what's up.
Well, her words were, come over, sit down, watch SpongeBob.
In no AC.
In no AC, but she was there because she wanted me to go. It was a guy fixing AC. So I thought it was a comfortability thing. She just didn't want to be in a home alone as a girl with an AC man.
Okay.
Showed up to the house.
Yeah. Wait, not you counting.
Showed up to the house. She opened the door, and mind you, she's super tall, pretty African American. So she's a basketball player in college. So it's my type. Carlos knows.
Yeah.
6'5" and taller are my type. That's my type. I want to be your Rose to your my Jack. Like, I don't want to be But open the door. She's in this beautiful nice little small little romper. I'm like, oh hey, nice, beautiful. I walked in the house and I was like, she was like, yeah, we're here. And we sat on the couch and I was like, all right, we turn on SpongeBob. Let's turn on SpongeBob. Right. So we sat there and I sat there on the couch and watched SpongeBob until I heard that AC clicked on and felt a cool little breeze. And I was like, oh, okay, all right. Have a good one. Glad you're okay. He left. Cool. And I walked out the house.
Wait, so you left as soon as the AC clicked on?
Oh, when he clicked on, he left. She signed the paperwork. I left because she said to come over while he was there, watch some SpongeBob, and chill.
So I love it. I love it.
And I did. I got back in my car, drove off. She texted me. She said, if you don't turn around and come back here, I was like, oh, okay. Got it. Got it.
That's a Pisces thing to do. I feel like hey, I don't blame her.
When I tell you that's how oblivious I am to vibes or signs. That's why I said I can't.
So that's not a vibe. That is literally no. Don't bring it. No, that is not a vibe. No.
I don't pick up no aura. I don't pick up no.
You didn't pick up on the outfit. The outfit didn't.
Yeah, right.
It was the outfit that got me. I would think the outfit was.
I follow instructions. She said, "Come over, sit down."
That's your military background. That's what that is. It has to be. It has to be.
So you thinking the romper is just because it's hot?
It's hot. It's hot. That makes sense. I saw it. I guess. I saw it and I was like, oh, Jesus. I was like, Jesus, okay.
That should have gave you the answer right there.
Yeah, I was like, oh, wait. I was like, okay. I was like, but hey, I'm here. Yeah, I was like, I'm here to just do this, and that's what I did and left. And really, almost blew a chance to even talk to her because she really was like, "Were you just gonna come over here and really sit and watch SpongeBob?" I was like, "That's what you said. It's right here in the messages. You say nothing about you liking me. That She was like, "You can't tell that I like you." I was like, "No." She's like, "I'm with you every day," and I'm like, "Oh, we live by each other."
Like, of course.
Honestly, that probably would have made me like you even more because I'd have been like, "Oh my gosh, he didn't stay," but like he was such a gentleman, like because he actually left and didn't, So I probably would have, yeah.
And I wouldn't have texted you and told you to come back.
I was gonna say they give 2 different answers from the Pisces. Which Pisces gonna give 2 different answers?
Right.
I'd be like, I like him, but he definitely got to keep going because you know what? We'll start chasing. I don't have the energy for this.
That was going to be my question, and y'all beat me to it, April and Netreia. So I was going to ask if she ever told you that made her want you more, because it kind of seemed like if I were her, I would maybe be thinking, okay, he's kind of playing like hard to get, something like that.
No, she just kind
of. You genuinely just.
She genuinely was like, "You're that slow." Okay, I see what I'm working with. You're very book smart.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, he's a different type of Cancer. As soon as I would have saw that rumble.
Green light.
And the air came on.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
So I asked this before we. There's so much here to unpack before we get into the game part of it. So I guess 2 things on the Cancer side, and this first one is, and Evan, you can chime in on this too.
Yeah.
So one thing you said, Byron, that I thought that was interesting is you mentioned that you went by what she said in the text. So are you one of those people that, because I feel like in a lot of situations, people can be divided into 2 halves. Like you have people who believe your actions, and then you have people that believe your words. So are you more of, I believe what you say over what you do?
Yes, and that's kind of where my downfall is. Because if you say you're going to do something, and actually it's ironic that you brought that up. I got in trouble today about that with my lieutenant colonel. Because I gave some information about some dates that needed to be changed. They said, "Yep, I'm going to do it." So to me, that's good enough validation. I'm not going to follow up. I'm not going to ask. You said you're going to do it in the email chain. I don't do it. And that's where I fell on trust but verify. I mess up on that even in my personal life because people are busy. People have lives. You have other stuff you have to do, but I'm very big on, no, you said it. You do it. And so
I'm both. I need you gonna say what you're gonna do, and I need to see what you're gonna do. Because people talk a lot of trash. Because see, like one of the things, like I was telling you about my brother, he can gaslight you and say, "Bro, we're gonna go into business, bro. I'm doing advertising. I can do all this." Then all of a sudden, I do my part, but you ain't do your part. Now you said you was gonna do this.
Yeah.
But this ain't happening. It ain't happening. I don't see the action. So.
And I think it's that
the word can say a lot, but that action got to confirm what you just said.
Yeah. And I think it's that benefit of the doubt bucket. I got a real big one. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt until they let me down. And then I go based on, okay, well, now I got to see what they're actually going to do, like the next time. So that's where my kind of stance on it is. Because it's like, if I don't know you, like right now, I'm with my marketing business. Right. If Evan says, "Hey, you know what? Actually, I need some marketing done. We're going to chop it up. We had a good thing. I'm going to call you after this thing." In my head, I'm going to stay up on Sunday night waiting for a call. Now, mind you, I haven't seen his actions. I don't know how he operates, but because he said it, I take him at his word because that's all we have. At the end of the day, to me, that's all you have is your word.
Right.
So, and then I'm asking, because then now if he doesn't call, there's still, you're kind of in there, but I'm like, okay, maybe, you know, it's Sunday night, we were doing this, we were busy, maybe kids, he got to be forgotten. So I'll give you till Monday. Now come Tuesday, it's like, okay, well, dang.
Yeah.
I don't believe in calling out either, so, but that's a different time for a different thing. Like he said he's gonna call, so I'm waiting for his call.
Oh, okay. So you just kind of let it ride. Like we both know that you messed up, but I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, it's fine. You said you were gonna call. I don't need to go anywhere else from now.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so this last point, and I say this for the end for Cancer on purpose. So I'm really curious, and I didn't mention this trait earlier, but this is another one that Cancer has in their house. And it's security conscious mindset. So basically, this need to feel secure, feel comforted, feel at home, that kind of thing. So y'all both being Cancer males and you both have families, how does that, do you feel like it's an extra burden for you? Because reading that, being a Cancer, it basically says to me, or I would think that, you know, you do value security, but you also have to provide that in turn too. So it's almost like it's like you mentioned the bucket instance, Byron, like, yeah, you need the security coming in, but just as fast as it's coming in, it's pouring out too, because you have to provide it for your family. So how do y'all think that shows up for you both being Cancer men?
Well, let me go first on this one because I got a different take on it. So I'm gonna let him go first. I want to hear his
side.
For security, I'm always a protector, you know. So the security part, like you said, it goes, the faster it goes in, you know, the faster it goes out. But I'm, like I say, I'm just big on giving the same energy and just, you know, provide. You provide for me, I provide for you. It just a, like me and my wife, we like I said, we're a married couple. We always have been on, you take care of me, I take care of you. So that security that that's been keeping us tight for 20 years, bro. Like, so I gotta have some, like you say, goes in and go out. But in a marriage, I felt it always has went in equal with me. For me as the husband, I'm gonna give a little bit more because I'm a protector on my end. So
gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah. And so for me, I said I went to see kind of his viewpoint on it. So I'm very big on, like we mentioned earlier, about the home being my inner shell and where I can go and take off that armor. So my security comes within the home for that aspect. Because every day outside, when I walk out these doors, whether it's taking the kids to school or making sure they get to work, that's where I'm the most protected, want to be the most security for the family. But when I come home, that's where it's going to take everything off and actually get to be me. And that's where that house becomes that security for me with that person, making sure I'm okay at home. Like I said, that comment earlier, when I come home, I want to be Rose, not Jack. But when we're leaving this house, I can be Jack. Right. Can be Rose. But when I come home, I want that. Because security for me comes from stemming even with from my mom. My mom was really big on the boys, with taking care of us and keeping us secure. We got a lot of our security from my mother, even though we knew physically we got that protection of the house from my dad. But our mom, that when we came home, cooking the dinner, making sure, helping us with our homework, doing this, and she had a successful career, but still came home and did all that, and that kind of gave me that security of what a home should be and what I need from a home. And so that's kind of what I see it as when I'm here. I don't want to be tough and big and a strong guy when I walk into my house. Then I'm working 24/7. I want to come home and just be able to melt away into that, not little kid mentality, but you get what I'm saying when I say that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I want to just be a kid, just relax, enjoy myself, and watch some TV with the kids and do all that stuff.
Okay. That's what's up. Hey, but this is wow. Okay, this is very interesting getting into both of your houses. So now the next transition of the show, I'll be asking the questions. So this will be questions for all four of you. And so going back to the Blockbuster question. So Blockbuster, I know Byron, this was a little bit before before your time, but if basically Blockbuster, and for those who are watching that may be a little younger too. So in the 90s, I would say was the height of Blockbuster, and you could go and rent movies, cassettes, VHS cassettes, and then the DVDs, and they even had Blu-ray, I think, too, before they finally closed and phased out. But they had this deal where you could get 4 movies for $20 total. So it's basically like $5 a movie. It could be the new releases. It could be something that was older. So a lot of the DVDs I have in my collection now are a result of that 4 for $20 deal back in the day. So April, I'll start with you. If you could go to Blockbuster today, and preferably 90s movies, but you don't have to stick to 90s movies, what would you put in your 4 for $20?
I gave this so much thought. I thought about this so much. I was like, which one would it be? So one would be Love Jones.
Oh, that's a good one.
And then my second movie would be Poetic Justice, which is probably one of my favorite 90s movies.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one too.
And this one, I'm probably going to date myself just a little bit, but The Lost Boys, which is a vampire movie.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So I'm a big vampire girl, and probably a little bit of my dark side, but vampires are my favorite monster. So, and then the last one would be Beauty and the Beast from Disney. So.
Oh, okay. So you got a mix there.
Yes.
Different genres. Okay. I love it. That's what's up. Okay, so Netreia, what would be in your group?
Okay, obviously, me and April are gonna be watching movies together. So I'm gonna start with the two me and April are watching together. So we're definitely gonna watch Love Jones together.
Yes.
Oh, that's yours too. Okay.
Yes.
It's on my list, and I'm not lying. It's on my list. Beauty and the Beast.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Wow. Okay.
It's one of my favorite movies. The remake, all of that. Love it. Okay. So I got it down to those two was for sure. Okay, Low Down Dirty Shame. Judge me if you want to.
Oh, that's a good
Absolutely.
one. I love that movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, 2 movies people probably don't remember. Double Take with Eddie Griffith. It came out in 2001.
I remember that. Yep.
Y'all, quote this movie when I know I should not quote this movie. Every time I see Mother's Cookies, love it. Every time I see Mother's Cookies, okay? And there's one movie, I know it's a 5th movie, I'll just pay extra for this one. The movie Fresh with Samuel L. Jackson. It's a good
forgot
movie.
about that. Yeah, that was a good movie.
With the chess, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna write that down though, because I don't remember that movie.
So I would say, as of now, Love Jones is winning as the most popular 90s movie. Because 2 other people on other episodes said Love Jones too. So y'all do with that, viewers and listeners, do with that what you will. But Love Jones
so real. I don't care what nobody say. That's one of the realest love stories. It is. It really is.
Yeah, that was a good movie. That was a pretty good one. Okay. All right. And so, Byron, what would you put in your group?
So a lot of these movies predate me, but no, for me, the one, because I kind of got a range too with kind of the genre they're in, but would be, and I know you guys remember, I just can't remember the actor's name, but Gattaca. So it's that science movie that you did the genetic coding and everything. Well, and you know my background, Carlos, with medicine and everything. So that just nerded me out. Love that movie. Obviously, I keep mentioning them. So Titanic. I am a diehard. I have the VHS set where you got to actually change out the film, the two movies. So I do have that. So I do like that one. And then Godzilla. That has the guy that played Inspector Gadget. That's how young I am because Inspector Gadget is my cause. So the guy that was in the '99 Godzilla, so not the newer ones, but the '99.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Running through the stadium with all the little baby eggs, Godzillas.
Yeah, that was actually a really good one. I like that one.
Yeah, I think that was probably one of the better ones. And then finally, and I just got to do it just because it was the year I was born, and Toy Story. 95. Got to do Toy Story.
Hey, somebody else said that on another episode too.
Fun fact about Toy Story.
That's a good one.
And fun fact about Toy Story: the carpet in Andy's house, or the neighbor, the bad kid's house, was the carpet from the hotel with that Jack Nicholson movie where they were in the hotel.
The Shining.
The Shining. Yeah. So the carpet in Toy Story was the carpet from The Shining's. Fun little fact.
Really, I didn't know that.
Same carpet in the house.
I love facts like that. I love knowing stuff. That's cool. I didn't know that. Had no idea. Wow.
But yeah, Toy Story. So 95. Got to wrap it up with my birth year with Toy Story. Classic.
All right. And so, Evan, what would you put in your group?
I got to start with my favorite movie, Harlem Nights. I got to stick with that.
Yes. Yeah. We'll be over. We'll be over for that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're not black if you haven't seen this movie, New Jack City.
Oh. Hold on. I didn't hear it. Let me just double check. What do you say?
New Jack City.
Have you seen it?
It's okay.
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
In your defense, I think that was 1990. Was that like right at the beginning of the 90s? I think.
Right.
Or maybe late 80s.
Juice.
Oh, okay.
I know. Juice. Yeah. And my wife said it's a bad movie, but I believe it's a good movie. Howard the Duck. Remember Howard the Duck?
Oh.
I wasn't expecting that, but that's not a bad
I wasn't
movie.
Expecting that. That's okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's showing my age. Well, I'm 41, so hey, Howard the Duck.
I remember it. I don't know if I watched that. Was I allowed to watch that?
I remember it. I definitely remember it. So Leah Thompson, and I can't remember.
I remember it.
But yeah,
was Leah Thompson.
But like I said, she said doing the fifth one, Poetic Justice was one of my good ones too. Poetic Justice was a good one too.
Harlem Nights is a good one. I can watch that tonight.
Yeah.
That's
actually,
I remember this movie, The Last Dragon.
Absolutely.
of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I got that.
Yes.
I got that DVD right now.
I met Bruce Lee.
Oh,
really?
In recent years, they showed it at the Alamo, and he was there doing pictures and signing autographs.
What? Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm serious about Bruce Lee.
That's what's up. Wow. That's definitely something to have, like just some bragging rights right there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's that picture?
Went out for a second and asked back. Okay. That's cool. That's what's up. Okay. Well, so this is the next question I have for all of you. So I'm gonna do this one in reverse. So I'm gonna start with Evan. I'm gonna start with you on this one. So what would you say is your number one house rule? And this is I'll set the stage for everybody. So this is more so not necessarily family or close friends, but this is guests, maybe associates, people you know. But these are not the go in the fridge, get whatever you want, folks. So these are guests, but maybe not frequent guests.
Yeah, no roaming in my house. How about that? No roam. Yeah. Let me see. No, cousin. No. Hey, I don't know you, sir, ma'am.
Get out of that room.
So that's why when you come to my house, all my doors are closed. No, I don't need you to go look in that room, because you might be a robber. I don't know.
It's true.
True.
That is true.
So
Some people's
it's
fingers
so
walk away with stuff.
all the doors are closed. I promise you. Don't touch nothing in my wife's kitchen, because she gonna get you. Other than that, just have a seat.
I love it. Okay. And so Barbara, what's your number one house rule that you would say?
For me, because it's a toss up, because between what Evan actually just said is actually one of my main ones, but I go back and forth with this too. But it's, if you come in my house, you speak to everybody.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's a given.
Very big on.
Yeah, you need to.
I don't care if it's my baby, if it's my aunt, my uncle, my granny. You may have never met them before. If they're sitting in my house before you got there, you got to speak to them. If you don't, you can turn around and leave, just because they're obviously here, and I hold them to the standard. If they are in my fridge, digging in my fridge, they are obviously on a little bit of a higher level of comfortability in this area, and this is their area too. So, because if they get uncomfortable, that goes back to that. Now something feels out of place for me here, and now I'm not comfortable in my own home. So, but I go back and forth between that one and don't roam through my house. Once I give you the tour, you should never leave the common areas no more. There's a guest restroom up front.
Like, whoa, where are you going?
None of that.
Okay, that's yeah, those are some good ones. I like both of those. Okay, and so Netreia, what would you say is your top house rule?
Okay, you've heard this before, and so because you've been to my house.
Yes.
Have two. I didn't know I was gonna have to say this out loud, but I learned this the hard way. Don't touch my bed. Don't get in my bed. Don't touch my bed. I hosted a small group, and the young kids were in my room. I stayed it up for them to watch TV in my room. In some kind of way, they thought it was okay for them to get in my bed. I didn't know I need to make that a house rule. Okay. Other thing, don't overstay your welcome.
Oh.
Don't overstay your welcome. Please don't. If the dishes, if I've cleaned off the table and I'm washing dishes.
Yeah, that should be the cue. You don't want to have to do that fake yawn and stretch like, oh, I got to get up early in the morning.
You know, I don't do that. You know, I'm not going to do that. I told y'all when y'all was here, I will leave you in here. Close the door behind you.
I was about to say, I'm very bad at that. I'll let them stay. I leave. When I'm tired, I go to bed. I don't care if there's still stuff going on. They lock up when you're gone.
Wow.
I start shutting off lights.
I'm leaving you down here.
Yeah.
I'm shutting our lights, TV off. Hope you get the clue here.
Right. Wow, that's funny.
Wow.
Okay. And so, April, what would you say yours is?
So I am big about if you come in my house, then you need to speak to everybody who's in here. But that was not, when you said that, I was like, yeah, that's definitely big too. But mine actually is simple. Just check your energy at my door. If your energy is, you had a bad, because here's the thing, I have worked too hard on making sure that my home is peaceful and calm. If your energy is off, just get back in your car, because you'll find yourself outside on the sidewalk across the street. I'm not, and the truth of the matter is, like, there have been people who, if I've had a gathering or whatever, who have come in and their energy has been weird or it's been off, you can't come back to my house anymore. Like, it's very, like, we're talking about vibes and energy and all of that. Like, it's very important for me for things to be peaceful and to remain that way, because people's energy will, if it's bad, it'll it'll linger. So if you're off, whatever, just, go back and try it again. We'll try it again another time.
Right. Hey, I love all those rules. I think those are definitely some great ones. Okay. And so this is the final part. This is the dead in the water game. So I'll ask each of you 5 this or that questions, and you'll tell me which one you would throw back in the water, basically. And so Let's see. April, I'll start with you. Okay. So between these two, these are book genres. Between these two book genres.
Why?
So for those of you who are watching and may not know this, April on her TikTok, she does these really cool like book synopsis, I guess you would say.
Yeah, I'm a book talker. Yeah.
Yeah, book talker. So yeah, it's basically talking about books that she's read. She's read, what are you at now? Like 50, 60 books in already this year?
Actually for y'all are gonna be like, this is unbelievable, but no. Honestly, for 2025, I'm at 83 books this year.
Oh, sheesh.
Okay, let me.
I ain't read 83 pages this year.
I read 3 pages now.
You cracked open the book.
Yeah.
I read a couple of titles, maybe.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It is, but yeah, I'm at 83 this year so far.
Okay,
love it.
Wow, me too. Okay, all right. So between these two genres, horror or historical, which one would you throw away?
Okay, and so the one I'm throwing away is the one that I don't like, right? Or I do like.
Or that's the one you don't like, or maybe you like both, but maybe you like this one a little bit less than the other.
Okay, so I'm okay. So it's not fair. It's just not fair.
And it's fine if you can't throw away neither. That's an acceptable answer too.
Because there are great titles. I love horror. Like, I love horror novels so much. But also I love historical fiction. I also just love the historical genre in general with nonfiction. And here's the other thing. I love historical horror books. Like, that's the other thing. So it's hard to separate the two.
Yeah.
But if I ultimately had to throw one away, it would probably be historical. And that would be a light toss in a very, very shallow body of water.
Okay, so it's not going into the ocean.
Right, no. I'd be able to go back and retrieve it like later on. So
I love that light toss. I'm gonna use that.
Yeah, I know. I like that too. Okay, between these two 90s singers that are going on tour this year, Brandy or Monica, who are you throwing away?
Oh wow, Carlos, you are on some mean stuff today. Why? Only because I'm gonna throw away Monica and keep Brandy. Okay. And that's because I think that there are a couple of Brandy songs, a few more Brandy songs that I vibe with a little harder than Monica. I love them both. I'll be going to see both of them in December, but if I had to, it would be Monica.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, but this one's a little less intense, I think. So between these two salad dressings, ranch or Italian, which one you throwing away?
Ranch is out of here. Ranch is gone. I'm good on ranch. So
really?
Ranch can go.
I thought you were going to say Italian.
No. I am not anything ranch, mayonnaise, all like I'm just not my thing. So I'll eat ranch if I just have to, but ultimately, nah, it can go. I'm good on that.
Okay. I'm with you on the mayonnaise. I don't like mayonnaise a lot either. Okay.
Yeah.
I love mayonnaise.
Like, what is wrong with y'all?
That's what I'm saying. I love mayonnaise.
What is going on?
What is wrong with y'all?
Yeah, I can kind of follow that because I
That's
like
how you toast your buns. You use mayo instead of butter to toast your buns.
It does come out better than with grilled cheese too. Yeah, with grilled cheese.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I never tried. It would be. I'm telling you, I'm gonna try that, Byron. But that mayonnaise is gonna be so light that it will not even be on there.
Like a little. Just get you a little packet from the gas station. Don't waste your money.
True. I don't need to spend $4 for something that's gonna just sit in my fridge for 6 months.
There is a really good. My son and his fiance. They are big foodies, and they have they've discovered an Asian mayonnaise that's really good. But I don't. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yes,
yeah.
that one is
that
good.
one is a little more tolerable. Yeah.
Yeah, that one is good. I agree. That's a good one. Okay. Between these two, I guess you could say realms or mindsets, fantasy or reality, which one would you throw away?
I am an escape artist, so you can get rid of reality. I will stay in the fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Throwing away that one. All right.
Yes.
And so last one. This is related to your communication style. So descriptive or blunt, which one would you throw away?
So when I talk, I am descriptive, and probably to a fault. And people have gotten in trouble for that in the past. Like, you just need to get to the point. But also, I know that being blunt has its positives. But being blunt with me, you probably hurt my feelings, and that Pisces is going to come out of me. I'll be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that.
Like, why'd you say that?
Right. Like, you were just super blunt. Again, not fair, but I mean, because I'm descriptive and I'm long-winded and I'm super wordy, I'm okay with that too. So then I would have to throw out being blunt.
Okay. Throw away being blunt. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Ebon, I'm gonna go to you next. Okay. So between these two, photography or videography, which one would you throw away?
Oh, videography all day.
Oh, I didn't know it was gonna be that easy for you.
It was easy.
Right.
I was like, no.
If you understand, by me having photography and videography in my business, when you understand both of them, like videography, you have to do a little more coloring, telling a story, why as you go. There's a lot more steps you got to add. You make sure your volume and all this is together. With a picture, I just snap it, make sure everything's in focus, you're clear, and I'm done. I ain't got to worry about no sound.
That's fair.
Nothing. So other than that, the picture gonna tell 1,000 words. So if your editing is good on photography, you're good. But with video, you have to go back. Okay, man, that sound is low. Okay, you missed a certain part. You missed a certain cut. I ain't got time for that. That's why I leave it up to my son. My son, hey, here you go.
You edit this for me.
Or I leave it up to Sandrella. She loves the video side. So
that's true. She does. Oh yeah, so I can see y'all working really well together on that then.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. All right. So between these two popular 90s video games, which one would you throw away? Super Mario Brothers or Donkey Kong?
Ooh, that's
so mean.
So if I had to say, and I had both of them too.
Me too.
And they had so many series. You got Mario Brothers.
Yeah. It wasn't just the one game and that was it. Yeah, that's true.
It's a series. It's an overall series.
But Donkey Kong has some great ones also.
Yeah.
So if I had to say,
you were just really making it hard.
So if I had to
about
say, it had to be Donkey Kong. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
okay.
So yeah,
getting rid of Donkey Kong. All right. So between these two, it's arguable. Some people would call them garnishes. I'll let you pick which one you would get rid of. Cilantro or parsley, which one are you throwing away?
Oh, cilantro.
Oh, what?
What are you gonna put on tacos?
Right.
Right.
Listen, I'm a
He
cilantro.
don't need no cilantro. He ain't no
Fiend.
tacos.
But
Yeah, that's
you gotta think where I'm from. I'm from New Orleans, so
Right.
cilantro is not a that's more of a Tex Mexican. We on the party side, you know. We
Putting parsley on that A2
yeah.
Okay.
I didn't really get introduced to cilantro until I moved here.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah.
So y'all may not have.
I thought it was some grass. Why y'all put the grass on my stuff? It's cilantro.
If you eat eggs, I'm just saying you try this. Well, y'all might not keep cilantro at home, Dan, since you don't like it like that. But I'm telling you, it's so good. Some eggs, scrambled eggs with some salsa on them, and then put some cilantro on top. Oh my God!
Yep.
Top tier. That's good. That's good.
Like I said, put a little parsley on it.
Okay. So you kind of alluded to this one a little bit already when you said series, when we were talking about Super Mario Brothers and Donkey Kong. Okay. So as a series, which one of these 90s movies would you throw away? Rush Hour or Friday?
Rush Hour.
Oh, that was quick.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who better throw away Friday? Anyone of y'all better throw away Friday?
No.
Okay, so Byron,
I'm sorry, Chris Tucker, Jackie Chan, and then they made an actual story where it connected it all around with the little girl growing up to be the adult now from the. Come on now, you can't do a good actual chronology. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Friday. I love Money Mike. I love Money Mike, the Damon C, all of that. But nah, got to get rid of Friday. Can't keep Friday over Rush Hour.
That was quick. Yeah, I don't know which one I would choose, but I will say I feel like Rush Hour as a series, when people talk about it, they equally talk about scenes from 1, 2, or 3. It's not like just now with Friday.
It's across.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's more so the first one that you hear. Now you do hear the "I'm a boy, Damon," and you do hear that a little bit, but most of the quotes come from that first one. So I feel like that first one, the bar was like so high that the next two were great, but I feel like that first one is just ultimate classic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still on Friday though. Still
Friday. Hey, no, I love Friday. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. This last one. So night out or night in, which one are you getting rid of?
Back in 2004, I would have said night out. Now, night in.
Okay. Night in now. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay. All right. So let's see here. So Netreia, I'm gonna go with you next. Okay, so between these two flavors, cherry or grape, which one you getting rid of?
I'm getting rid of purple.
Purple. I should have said that. You're right, because if you're black and you say purple, we know that's synonymous with grape.
Great.
Okay, you're getting rid of the purple. Okay, I got you. Okay. So between these two 90s groups, H-Town or Jade, who are you throwing away?
You can throw Jade away.
Really?
Absolutely.
With the quickness. Okay. Okay. That was easy. All right.
It was.
Okay. When it comes to forgiveness, multiple chances or one and done?
Depends on who it is, but I will give you multiple chances, but only because Jesus loves me.
Okay. Only because
so
of Jesus.
One and done.
Okay.
One and done. I'm gonna throw it out.
All right. All right. So this is as it pertains to secrets, which I think you kind of already gave us the answer for this. But between these two, sharing or holding, which one are you throwing away?
Why are you in my business, Carlos? We're going out sharing. We already
We're not. Yeah, I know. See, I didn't know it was going to come up like that. But I had to leave a question in there. Okay.
Lock and key. Out of here.
Out of here. All right. Okay, so between these two 90s movies, which I don't believe, well, one person mentioned one of these movies in another episode, but neither one of them has come up that much. School Days or Crooklyn? That's one you're throwing away.
Y'all are probably going to shame me for this, and that is fine.
Okay.
However, I am throwing out School Days.
What?
I used to watch Crooklyn.
Crooklyn is a good one.
When that little dog pop out there, so
Yeah.
Yeah, that part was.
Byron looking like, what are y'all talking about? Like,
I'm glad somebody caught on to my face. I'm like, I just smile. Like,
oh my gosh, it's a great movie. It's a nice family movie. I think you would enjoy it. It's a nice family.
Yeah.
and School Days.
I've been taking mental notes about the movies y'all been mentioning. I'm like, okay,
School Days is spelled DAZ.
Oh, you're right. You are right. I
Z.
totally missed that. You're right. Let me fix that now.
Yeah, so,
Now, School Days is a classic. Don't get me wrong. However,
yeah.
It is. You're right. Yeah.
I can quote.
You need to go watch School Days. You need to go watch both of those movies tonight.
They're good.
And they're gonna give you a history.
And then you can judge me. It's fine.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. All right. So Byron, you have the last set here. So here we go with these two. So since I had to throw this in because when I first met you, I think it was at LA Fitness, if I'm not mistaken. So if you had to throw away one of these, cardio or weights, which one are you getting rid of?
Weights.
Oh, you said that quick.
Yeah, because you got to remember, even when I was lifting super heavy and like doing the bodybuilding phase and everything I was doing, I always did an hour of cardio. But I was a track and soccer player, so cardio is I love it.
That's your thing.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing. Anytime I got hurt with knee injuries, only thing I was upset about is not being able to run.
Wow.
So I'll throw away weights any day.
Okay. Huh. All right. Tossing the weights. All right. Between these two meals, hopefully you like one of these because you might be like, I don't eat either of those, but spaghetti or lasagna, which one would you go with?
Lasagna.
That was quick.
Lasagna.
Okay.
My mom, hands down, makes the best pot of spaghetti, and I know people know this. That big old pot, when that comes out, you know that's what you're gonna eat for the next 4 or 5 days. She made the best one with chopped up vegetables, and she made me a separate pot because I was allergic to mushrooms, and she loves mushrooms in her spaghetti. But no, childhood staple for me, spaghetti. It was like a 7-hour process for her to cook it because she made everything by hand and fresh. But yeah, so spaghetti. I keep with spaghetti. Lasagna got to go.
Okay.
Easy day.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, when you see that pot, you know, okay, we're gonna eat off of this for a few days, and it's to me.
And another hot take: cold spaghetti is the best. Going in that pot, get a little scoopful when it's out the fridge. When you're trying to sneak a little extra bite. Hey, cold spaghetti.
Okay,
can't go wrong with that.
That is spoken. I'm not wishing this on you, but I would say that is spoken like somebody who is born in 1995 because let me tell you, and this is no knock, because I used to eat like cold pizza and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When I turned like 33, it was something about that age for me when my body was just like, no, we're not doing that. Like you used to be able to do that, but we not.
Nah, see, I'm a grazer, and everybody hates that about me because my kids do it now. I'm a big hop in the fridge real quick. I grab a couple of this.
Oh, I do that too.
But I'm bad at that. Like I don't sit down and eat meals. Oh, I just graze all day.
Well, you're better than me. I eat the meals and I graze. I do both. I'm just right.
Yeah. Same, honestly. Same.
Yeah. Hey, so that's good that you have that restraint. I need to work to that level. But yeah, that's a good one. And I feel like spaghetti tastes better too. That second and third day, that's when it like really hits. Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. I'm hungry now. Okay, so between these two, I don't know if you've seen these movies.
Yeah, I have.
But between these two Adam Sandler movies, The Waterboy or Big Daddy, which one would you throw away?
Oh, that's hard. I got to do it because I've just seen it more because it was always on TV. I got to keep Waterboy and throw away Big Daddy just because I know more quotes from Waterboy than I do Big Daddy. Yeah, like the Gatorade and
right.
Yeah. I can quote Waterboy all day, so I got to keep Waterboy.
Okay.
But Big Daddy's a really good movie. I love all of Adam Sandler's work. I think he's a phenomenal actor for me, especially being in the mid to late 90s. Almost all the movies I grew up watching were Adam Sandler based, was in them. Even like animated series, he did a lot of voiceovers.
That was his pocket. Like, I mean, he's still big now, but yeah, I feel like in the 90s, he was just on fire. Yeah. Okay. But this is time of day. Which one would you throw away? Dawn or dusk?
Now that I'm getting older, I'll say that, not older, but because I'm only 30, but getting older, I'll throw away dawn. I'm now sit outside, like I said earlier, kind of watch the day die down and decompress. So dusk is kind of my time now. Now if you'd asked me early 20s, I'd say dawn, but that's because I was up at 5 a.m. in the gym. Right. Starting my day doing all that. And I love that morning breeze that we get in Texas where it's real cold with the dew on the ground. But now that I'm getting a little older, I'll take dusk over dawn.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, and then last one. Empathy or sympathy? Which one are you getting rid of?
It's hard. Because I really don't care how you feel. I was like, it's not my problem. So
wait, I was not expecting that.
That's hard.
That's right.
That's hard.
I don't care how you feel.
I don't care. I don't. On time, it affects my I'll say sympathy.
Okay.
No,
because that's the opposite, right?
No, because I'm very big on not. I can't understand. I don't want to say I feel sorry for you, but I also at the same time don't want to say that I can feel your pain and all that. So I'm mixed on that because I have the groups of people kind of the charity work I do. I truly believe my charity work but I don't want to say I feel sorry for those people, but at the same time I don't know what they're going through. So I'm in that weird one. This one's kind of hard.
Okay.
If we're looking at it from a standpoint like that, I'll say I'll take empathy from a standpoint of my charity work. But day-to-day personal between each other people, neither. Because like I said, I'm going to say how I feel. And if you get upset, that's your problem, not mine. I just tell the truth. But from caring of my brother and people less fortunate, then I'll say I'll take empathy. That way I'm not, it's not like I'm feeling bad for them, but yeah.
Okay, so you got a little bit of Pisces energy going on there. So at work it's empathy, and then at home it's we get.
You asked her the question about would you rather be descriptive or blunt? I'm blunt. I'm very big on just straight to the point. Now there's a double negative because then they're like, well, you didn't give them the tools to correct it. That's not my problem. They need to fix it, not me. So I'm just gonna let you know it's wrong. I'm just very straight to the point. I don't got a time. I'm not mincing words. You're not gonna misunderstand where I come from because they always say cancers are misunderstood. Well, not this one. I'm gonna let you know. I want you to know how I feel, and straight to the point. You're gonna know how I felt when we leave this conversation.
Right. Oh, I love it. Okay. Well, hey, that is a wrap. This is so I got to go back and look at the times. I think this is and it still felt like it was almost too short. I think this is the longest episode that I've ever done, but I specifically wanted this conversation to be with Pisces and Cancer because I feel like, and I'm not just saying this because y'all are here, but with those two signs, I feel like can really carry an episode like this where it's long, but it's interesting. So this was great. I had a really great time getting everybody's perspective. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. It was cool.
Of course. But yes, all the viewers, listeners, thank you for tuning in. And anything y'all want to leave, any last words, anything you want to plug, anything like that before we get out of here?
If you are looking for book recommendations, then go to my TikTok and you'll find them.
You know what, April? I'm like, I need to make sure I go back and do that because I do need to do that.
Yes.
That would be great.
Yeah. Flashing it here for those on YouTube, so you can see where April's TikTok is. Because you only post them on TikTok, right?
Right, for right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And all the other social media channels too. So got to step my books up for the year.
I'm like, well, maybe let me at least try to get 3 in. I mean,
right.
You at 83. Let me do 3. Something 3 sounds good. I like that. I'm actually working on a professional coaching. I'm trying to be like the business owners, Doc and Evan. So I'm trying to be like y'all one day. My dreamer self, I have a whole lot of things going on in my head.
That's awesome.
I also would love to finish up my books and things like that. So y'all just keep sending me some ambition and some of that bluntness. I need some of that. Need some of that willpower to finish out some things. So I'm excited about it.
That's what's up.
I want to say I'm just plugging our business. If you have any marketing, media, events, projects that need to be done, our company, T&J Media, can provide that, which we focus on graphics, photography, video, web design, apparel, promotional items, and such any other media things that you need. So you can also go to our website, tjmedia.biz, and follow us at TJ_GAP on social media.
Okay. I'm going to make sure I put that in the video description too. Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I know. Me, I'm very off, like I said to myself. But if you're in the state of Texas and you think your motorcycle's faster than mine, follow my social medias and we can set that up.
Hey, that's what's up. Oh, wait. What about your marketing business?
That's more AI form, but we kind of actually work with companies like
okay,
so we actually integrate AI. So if you ever need a good AI and AI assistant that handles all that stuff, we're the coders that handle all that. So if you ever need to integrate AI, come to Snap Next, and then I'll send that over to you.
Okay.
And the spelling, because it's kind of spelled a little weird, like my handle.
Hey, right. Hey, well, thank y'all again. I really, really appreciate it for coming on, y'all representing Pisces and Cancer. And so everybody watching, tune in for next week's episode. Peace. All right.